Coming up on this program, we show you how to get connected. Find out how to choose an internet service provider. Discover the newest form of communication, electronic mail.
Ways down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, they're holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing, if you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a
Hi everybody, I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry I'm a little bit distracted. There's a little bit of commotion happening at my house right now. But I am channeling, I don't know what we would call this, like an Elvira look a little bit. I should get a black hair elastic. I should get a black hair elastic, but all I got's black and white. All I got's black and white, and that'll do tonight. Hi guys, I hope everybody's doing well. I have had an exceptionally busy day today in like almost every aspect. I got a bunch of court. In fact, I've got enough court to get us through this week for all of our shows. Hold on. The world might be off its kilter today because I actually did schedule. I just reminded myself. I'm looking at it right now. I've scheduled the week of shows. Crazy. And tonight we are starting over in Thurston County. Now don't worry, that doesn't mean we're skimping out. I got like fucking 5 hours recorded of court today at least. And then we know add in my talking. Bam. I am so glad Vicky has still quit smoking. We're so proud of her. So proud. I am really glad that you're here. Please like the video. Like it now. If you end up really not liking it, go back, unlike it, even dislike it. But let's go ahead, like it now. Just as let's get in that habit, shall we? I think that's probably the best thing to do. Also, I want to fix this dress. As you can see, why do I do this? I do this because I don't have a filter. But you can see that this dress was cut terribly by Paisley at some point. And I want to sew it so that it has like this nice opening. But instead I tuck it because I'm just not good at sewing yet. So goal for next week, find out how to sew like 6. I bet it'll do it with 6 wee stitches. I know how. Here's the thing, I know how, and I've written it on my little notebook here, sewing kit. Which, does that mean I have to buy cookies? Do I have to start by buying the cookies and then eat all the cookies, then put them in the sewing tin? Or what is the order with that? Oh, by hand. I would not be sewing much of anything with a machine. Actually, I have an example of my sewing prowess that I will possibly show you here in a second. Actually, it might not show up because it's green, but let's just get working on the show that we're gonna watch. The show that we're gonna watch, it's actually real people's lives and court. So maybe you could not be so flippant about it, Paisley. Fuck. I'm just kidding. Also, welcome to my life. This is how my head is all the time. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate you saying I look pretty. I'm baking cookies. How long have we been live? 5 minutes. I got about 2 minutes before the cookies are done. I made fresh cookies for you guys. Okay. Was it this one? It wasn't this one. Or was it this one? Hold on. I think it was this one. Okay. Doo-doo-doo-dee. Hi, Hector. This judge. So again,
Ms.
better
Flanagan and
YouTubers than
Ms.
I.
Adams.
Judge, hold the fucking phone for a second. Better YouTubers than I will cut the silences out of these videos, but I'm not there yet. Like I said, I made cookies this afternoon instead of editing this video. But yes, the senior center brawl, we should be calling this one. Hey, Rose. Honestly, Thurston County at this point lives in my mind in infamy along with Parks and Recreation and like The Office. It is that. Oh, I can hear it going. Okay, we have to hit play. I have to go get the cookies.
Doesn't matter. Either one. And if you'll both stay standing for me, please. Raise your right hands. Swear the testimony in this case to be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
All right, two of you reside in the same building, is that right?
Yes, Lotus Court Apartments, Patterson Street, Olympia.
Okay. So, Ms. Flanagan, you indicate that Ms. Adams makes a habit of calling you names. She takes your walker and she pushes it away from you.
She's stealing somebody's walker? That's evil. Also, look at these. They're fucking delicious looking and they're perfect, but this pan is exceptionally hot and I am pushing the limits. They're my secret chocolate chip recipe. They're incredible. Yes. Even my ex-husband asked me to make these sometimes. I shit you not. My ex-husband will request via my daughter if I could possibly make these cookies to send home. So, that's how good they are. They transcend divorce. These cookies are incredible. Anyways, okay. These literally just came out of the oven. I have to go put it down.
She does something with her cigarette butts and,
In the eye.
okay. All right, anything else?
Well, I do have something here from a friend of mine. I've been there 4 months and I have acquired some friendships there. One is Eileen L. Pierce. She's a very good friend of mine. She actually wrote something, an affidavit, to have me read to you.
Go ahead.
She said, I was doing my laundry, I believe it was on February 18, 2025.
Hold
left
on,
one
hold
load in the
on,
dryer.
ma'am. We need to go back, but while we're also talking about sharing things we made in the oven, I forgot I haven't yet blended this pasta sauce, but I've made it, so this is the pasta sauce. Sorry, I'm the only one eating this, don't worry. This has been roasted down. It's got the butternut squash, onions, tomatoes, which I've peeled. I peeled those, I peeled them after they roasted for a while. I roasted this at 425 for about 30 minutes. And then some of the wee bits are still here, like that. They come off a lot easier once you've left it. So now I'm going to make the pasta sauce afterwards just by blending this up. It's got a lot of garlic in it as well, and onions, and butternut squash. Salt, pepper, olive oil, onion powder, garlic powder, and this becomes the pasta sauce. What I also will add is some double concentrated tomato puree before I roast it again, just before I puree it. So I'll put that in, put it back in for 10 minutes, then this will all go into my Vitamix blender, And I think that's what it is. Oh, Ninja Blender, that's what it is. I'm not that bougie. The blender, and then this becomes the pasta sauce, and you don't even need to put cheese on it, although it tastes delicious with cheese. What doesn't taste delicious with cheese? Okay, I actually want to go back. I'm going back to hear what he says they've done to her again, because did I hear something about somebody's eye? You can say roasting, can't you? We should be able to say roasting. And then I make pasta and I serve this over the pasta. Yum.
Ms. Flanagan, you indicate that Ms. Adams makes a habit of calling you names. She takes your walker and she pushes it away from you. She does something with her cigarette butts and,
in the eye.
okay. All right, anything else?
Well, I do have something here from a friend of mine. I've been there 4 months and I have acquired some friendships there. One is Eileen L. Pierce. She's a very good friend of mine. She actually wrote something, an affidavit, to have me read to you.
Go ahead.
She said, I was doing my laundry, I believe it was on February 18, 2025. I left one load in the dryer. I had company over. I went down to get my laundry out of the dryer, but someone took my laundry out of the dryer, put their laundry in there. Was still 22 minutes left on my dryer. There was 6 other dryers open to use, so there was no reason for anyone to mess with my belongings. I went out into the lobby to see if anyone was been doing the laundry room. Martha and Jimmy, her friend in the lobby who sit down and read books. I asked if they had seen who went there, and they said Julia Adams. She just came out of the laundry room. I went back up to my apartment, and the time was then 6:30 p.m. I started to fold my laundry and found there was white dog hair all over my laundry and snot all over my black hand towels. The dog hair was short, white dog hair, which was her when she walks. About a half an hour later, I went to take my dog Bella Rose a car.
Oh, it's almost like she's reading this and it was written by some old person AI game. It's like, make up something gross. Snot on your black towels? On the cum rags? What the fuck? Ew. Oh, Lord Jesus. Jesus Christ.
Cocker Spaniel out of the potty and went out front door, turned left to go back and get the dog poop bag. I got about halfway there back to where the bags were there and Julia was there with the white chihuahua. I turned around to go back and there was an aggressive pit bull on the other end of the walkway. Bella and I were stuck in 2 dogs, aggressive. And Julia said to me, you have to be fucking smarter. Excuse me, Leona.
Excuse you, ma'am. Oh, Mary is eating peaches straight out of the tin. Fuck yes, Mary. I love that. I partake as well. But you know what I do actually, Mary, to sort of help myself? I buy the wee fruit cups that are just peaches in water, and then I just eat 1 or 2 of those. I mean, who am I kidding? I've definitely eaten 3 of them or 4 of them, which is all that come in a package. But I always start out with the intent to eat 1. And then they're always delicious. Always delicious. Because peaches that are frozen or peaches that are preserved tend to be the freshest, bestest, juiciest, delicious cookies on the brain. Peaches. Yeah. Anyways, let's go. Greetings to London from Vancouver Island. Let's listen to these people's problems. It's crazy.
You have to be bleeping smarter than the bleeping dog. I don't know why Julia is talking to me. And Julia said to me, you have to be fucking smarter. Excuse me, Leona. You have to be bleeping smarter than the bleeping dog. I don't know why Julia is talking to me in this manner because I've never had any problems with her. The only thing is that I talked to Martha Marie Flanagan, and Julia doesn't apparently like that. But what is going on between Julia and Martha Marie has nothing to do with me. I wrote this because I won't deal with someone who's obviously escalating at the Lotus Court Apartments and bullying me, Eileen L. Pierce,
Thank you.
February 18th.
All right. Ms. Adams?
Never happened. If it did, it would be on camera. There's cameras in the laundry room.
Okay. Talk to me about the concerns that Ms. Flanagan's indicated. Do you mess with her?
No,
Not at all.
no. And I have paperwork here if you'd like to look at it.
What's the paperwork say?
That I don't mess with her and she messes with everyone else. These are written statements from these people and the people, there's tenants, the other ones that they're willing to come in and testify. And there's also going to be, there's 4 people filing a restraining order against her tomorrow. So would you like to see these?
Not if they're present, I don't.
No, these people aren't present.
Okay, well, yeah, no, hold on to those. So why don't you bring one person up at a time?
Hi, Billy. I'm still smiling about your kind thing that you did this
Just come on up,
week
have a seat next to
This
Ms.
is
Adams.
Sissy.
with all the chickens. Sissy! Sissy, get up here!
Yeah, Ms. Lipsinger, come on up and just have a seat right here.
Sorry, we call her Sissy, so.
That's okay. And Ms. Lipsinger, raise your right hand for me, please. You swear the testimony in this case will be the truth, all truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead
Yes,
and have a
sir.
seat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir.
Thanks, sir.
Okay.
A gang of old ladies is called a count of cunts. Wahoo. A count of cunts. You quit cussing, Kimby? Sorry. Not a good night for that. I think it's a count of cunts, to be honest.
Okay, and what do you know about the relationship between Ms. Adams and Ms. Flanagan?
So, I know that, Miss Martha, doesn't like, Miss Julia, from the very beginning. And I know that recently there was a restraining order served on Julia.
No
Okay.
contact.
Oh, no contact, whatever. And so now everyone that is with her or around her has become a target of Martha. And I actually have never had problems with her. She pretty much ever leaves me alone, stays away from me. But since me and Julia have been friends, now she picks on me because me and Julia are friends and she doesn't like Julia. So she waits for Julia in the laundry room. And Julia,
Hold on. Whoa! Hey! Firstly, thank you so much for your gift. That was so sweet, Reseller Road Trip Adventures. I am sorry. I just saw that the shirtless dad got one and it made me a little bit sad. But I am so glad to see some other color in the chat. Covey Clown in color now. And thank you, Reseller Road Trip Adventures. That was so sweet. So kind of you, and we appreciate that. And guess what? Members only. Shirtless Dad passed away, was it last week? 2 weeks ago. Last week. Credence and Mikey knew him a lot better, but you know he was in and out of here around, and just a real great guy, a legend himself, singing and joking always in here. But I don't know. It's funny. I'm glad that he's a member up in heaven. Wow. That's pretty cool. In fact, that's actually cool. But okay, let's continue. It's not supposed to be sad. Go get a cookie and let's watch these people be bitches to each other. The counts of cunts. The coven of cunts. Whatever. Thanks again, reseller. Appreciate the love.
Goes out to smoke. So when me and Julia were going out together to smoke, in a way to go smoke, we have to go out down a hallway past the laundry room. So when we walk past the laundry room, Miss Martha comes out behind us and she walks so good. You walk really
Okay,
good.
Whoa! This lady's about to throw shit down. They are trying to throw shit down. Do you see her? Look at her. Watch this. She's like, she walks fine. She's all good walking over here. Oh my God. These senior citizens. Oh. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Miss Martha comes out behind us and she walks so good. You walk really good.
Just talk to me.
She walks really good without her walker.
Mhm.
But at the apartments, she walks with a walker like this. And she comes out of the laundry room with her walker really fast. You're in violation. You're in violation. I'm calling 911. And she starts trying to ram me and Miss Julia with her walker. And then she came behind us and tried to get out the door before us, and then calling 911. And she said, that's on camera, that's on camera. And she does that to everybody.
Okay, thank you very much. You can go ahead and have a seat back there.
Okay.
And did you have somebody else who wanted to?
Miss Tony.
She's witnessed her behavior, Shirley.
Okay, if either one of you want to come,
I will.
okay. And
These
raise
are
your
the
right hand.
coughing
Swear the
ladies.
testimony in this case will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
And your name is?
Tony Barlow. Tony, Toni, Barlow, Barlow.
Oh, Barlow. Okay, thank you. Go ahead and have a seat.
Tony
Okay,
Barlow, Tony Barlow.
So I'm Cheryl Litzinger's caretaker. And so I guess my reason to be here is on behalf of both of them, but mostly Miss Litzinger, because her stress level and her ability to leave her apartment and just kind of be natural, be on, a regular day with her has subsided. It's down to a minimal now. So, because before, she was being, very social and being able to be out, but this has really caused undue stress on a lot of people. And I can't talk to them, obviously, but I can talk to.
Ma'am, shut the fuck up for a second, please. I'm showing off my old purse. And what else was I gonna do? I was going to show off my sewing skills. Let me get that. It looks like a bowling bag, doesn't it? It's basically my only purse. I wear shit out so much. I'm hard on things. This is the way I am. So most everything that I own, I wear out.
Miss Litzinger, and there has been a change in her temperament and how she wants to leave her apartment now. She's afraid that she's going to end up getting something against her just by meeting her in the hallway. It's, it's just been that
So
kind of
have
thing.
you seen any of this?
I have seen her behavior. Yes, sir.
Describe it for me.
I've
What you have seen.
I've seen her try to hit somebody with an
By
umbrella.
her, you mean.
Oh, I'm
Miss
sorry, Miss
Flanagan?
Martha. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, no, this is not an old jacket. This jacket ripped when it was like brand new. Sally, don't run out of propane. And the down in the jacket was leaving. This is a nice jacket and I still wear it all the time. But I sewed it myself by hand. You can almost barely see it, but that's the only color I had. But this is the extent of my sewing ability. Emergencies only. Emergencies only. So, okay. I just wanted to show that off. The reason I got my purse out is because I need the shatter in the purse. Where do you keep your shatter? Duh.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
She's been verbally offensive to people, and I came up right after she had spat in someone's face. And actually, the police were there at the
Your Honor, that
time.
never
Okay,
happened.
yeah, hold on. I'll get
That
back to
never
you.
happened.
Ms. Flanagan, I'll get back to
All
you.
right, that never happened.
I'll let
Okay.
Ms. Barlow go ahead.
So,
That is a lie.
Go ahead.
okay, so, I mean, there's been many incidents. I mean, she called 911 on this fella. He actually, is dead now. He had lung cancer, and it was this issue with the elevator, and her not letting him out of the elevator, and he did like push her with his walker. So anyway, there was a big deal. She's, in my opinion, she's been a troublemaker from the word go, and she has all these protective orders on so many different people, and it's
That is
just
not
a
true.
nightmare.
I don't have any.
Okay, Ms. Flanagan, don't interrupt,
Okay.
please. Go ahead, Ms. Barlow.
That's it. That's all I see. And my main concern is Miss Litzinger and, her ability just to leave her apartment without feeling like she's going to be either assaulted or have a protection order placed against her.
Okay, thank you very much. And ma'am in the back, did you wish to say something?
This is Shirley.
Okay, thank you. Shirley, if you'd raise your right hand for me. Swear that testimony in this case be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay, and your last name is Paniagua? Okay, Ms. Paniagua, go ahead.
Okay, I've been pretty much neutral with, I try not to get involved with anybody's stuff. But I have seen Martha come unglued on a lot of people. And they try to, we're all kind of out smoking. She comes out and refuses to leave in the area we're at. So the whole group has to get up and walk to the front of the building. So we have time to visit. And she has, we watched her try to poke somebody, this Ellen that she's got a state from, she tried to poke her.
Have you ever seen,
Management tried to get in, or had to get involved.
have you ever seen a situation in which Ms. Adams has initiated something negative with Ms. Flanagan?
I never witnessed it. I was at church one day and I heard about it when I came back, so I wasn't involved.
All right, thank you very much, Ms. Paniagua.
Your Honor,
All right,
just,
okay, Ms. Litzinger, hold on just a second. Okay, thank you.
just say one more thing.
Sure.
Oh, Your Honor, Miss Martha told everybody that Miss Julia is an alcoholic. And that's
What
not
the
true.
fuck? Ma'am!
Me and Miss Julia
From
been
the gallery, no goddamn less. No goddamn less. That is hilarious to me. I'm sorry. It shouldn't be, but it fucking is. Absolutely hilarious to me. Where is the little wipey that I need? Oh, oh, look at me. I'm literally knocking the camera around. Okay. Well, let's just continue with this fucking crazy case. The judge is laughing, by the way.
Friends for a really long time. She's not an alcoholic.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Adams, do you have anything more you would like to say?
Yes, I came up early and I was writing a statement out for a friend of mine who has litigation against her. They're in court the same time we are. So that's another witness of mine that's not able to be here. But that's who's gotten the brunt of her abuse, along with myself and many other tenants. But she's escalating. I thought it would get better. I thought Lotus Management would handle it. Nobody seems to be. So I'm after me being protected from her, all the other tenants, and most importantly, Barbara, who again is in another courtroom going against her because she was verbally assaulted and physically assaulted from her. They did mention the other gal, she spit in her eye, so she's got to, I'm gonna take her to the police officers to have her, she'll file assault charges. She needs to go to her doctor to be tested for anything that may have been transmitted. She's doing a restraining order. I'm doing a restraining order and I believe 3 other people. And then many people, if you'd like their number, name, anything from them, if you have any questions, even the staff.
This is actually a result of no smoking buildings, by the way. If they were allowed to smoke in their building, in their houses, they would be allowed to just be miserable by themselves and they would never gang up together, get all this courage to file all this paperwork. I want to know what asshole is down at the elderly group telling them about filing TPOs. All right, we need to get in charge of that person. We need to talk to them because they need to stop it. It's out of control at this point. Literally out of fucking control.
At Lotus, but I have these written ones that I wasn't able to submit to you before this hearing.
So you all live in one building
Correct.
and are you down the hall from each other?
No, I'm on the 5th floor and she's on the 2nd floor, and she also came up last night to my floor, which she's not supposed to do. And then when I go out to have a cigarette, she runs up to me and says, "You can't be out here. You have to go away now." She doesn't understand the no contact order, which is fine. You know, she's capable of it. So
Tell her about that.
You want to speak?
Oh, okay, I'll get back to you.
All right.
a lot of people couldn't make it here today for other obligations they had, but wrote to you.
And how long have you all lived in the same building?
I went in on September 27th. Anybody else?
Went in like a jail sentence. I've been in since September 27th, Your Honor. It's been a rough fucking go. Incredibly difficult to get used to this behavior. Like, seriously, oh my god. How much does this place cost is my question. I would love to know how much it costs. Yeah, they need to get laid, they need to get paid, they need to get a maid. Wait, that's what I need. Sorry, that's what I need. Those are my three.
This date, I do not know.
And was Miss
We've been-
Flanagan already residing there?
Pardon me?
Was Miss Flanagan already residing there?
I couldn't tell you that. I have no idea.
When did you come to know Miss Flanagan?
I can't remember that either because it's just been a nightmare since. So I'm, our staff could tell you that. Who were in charge of moving everyone in. I don't even know when these people moved in. I know they're my friends now, but can't even remember their
That's okay.
floor number.
All right, Miss Flanagan, go ahead.
Yeah, here's another one from Kathy. Last night, when I was on her, I didn't even know where she lived until a week ago, when Shirley served, because she saved me $75. So this is from Kathy. The girl that talked about her using profane and foul language. None of what she said is true at all. We have 9 incident reports, 5 grievances, and the management is aware of her. She's the one that assaulted me the other day with the Colombian lady, and we do have it on vid. The video was when Josh Dannenberg, the property manager, actually saw her do it. She called me demon. She's been on the elevator. Dave just got out of the hospital. He could come, but this is a letter handwritten from Kathy, my friend since I met 4 months ago. I did not arrive till October 29th, so I didn't even know she was living there. Anyway, apartment 311, I, Kathy Friol, have known Martha Marie for 6 months. She is a nice person who doesn't hurt anybody. Witnessed by Nathan, my son, on February 11, 2025 at 9 p.m. Lotus Court. Incident report, February 21, 2025. Your name, Martha Flanagan, Lotus Court. Person involved, Julia Adams. Apartment, we just found out, I didn't know she lived on the 5th floor.
You guys realize what's gonna happen? We're gonna get insider information eventually one day about somebody living in an old folks home where this is happening. I know it's gonna happen. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Oh my God. Here we go.
A week ago. A lady named, I came back from church as I'm becoming a master and a minister, and I was gone for 3 hours. And so what she said is the absolute fabrication of the entire statement. Julia Adams was simply with my walker. She's the one that blocks it. In other words, she's screaming and screaming and screaming and putting her fist and slamming down her fist. And she's, as far as the other lady in apartment 501, Kim, was the one 3 months ago that said that she wrote the management, not me, about her alcoholism. I didn't know anything about her. I only know from Shirley that her boyfriend beat the living crap out of her a year ago. Her violence is.
She has a boyfriend! Oh my God. Kobe clown. Nobody wants to honk my horn either. This case was from today. This case is literally as fresh as it gets. This was from today. Oh my God.
Excessive. She's accelerating her behavior. She came to my floor on the 2nd floor until she was told by management, you cannot go within her. And then Shirley was nice enough to save me $45 and call me in with the police. We did call 911 yesterday, and they're waiting a decision, Your Honor. So what she said is absolutely fabrication, completely.
All right, thank you.
I do have a video of it all as well.
I got them all. I got the entire day of court here. It was over 2 hours. The judge pondered. He pondered and pondered and pondered. I will have to do some editing and cut out some of the dead time. I wish we could see the video. Don't worry, I would never cut that out. But I don't think we get to see the video. He ponders and ponders and ponders. He ponders down yonder.
Yes, of course.
He
Yeah.
wishes to be
Take care. Thank you, dear.
blonder.
Have a good day. Be well.
Have a good day. We will. Kimby is 4:46. I feel like I have been up since very early, and I did a lot of work early. So I also feel tired. Judge buffering. Judge buffering. Ponders and ponders. He's pondered down yonder. What is gonna be in the next 7 minutes of this case is my question. That is the question to me. Seriously, he's gonna ponder and ponder. Look at her. Oh, she's relaxed.
Are you willing to,
How many people live in this facility? Any idea?
60.
I believe there's
60.
64 rooms.
Okay, thank you.
And Sam passed away. He had lung cancer for 5 years.
That's the man she
Yeah.
tried to.
And that's that's the scooter that he put through.
That's enough.
So
That's enough.
she's also
That's
doesn't know
enough.
the whole story. Whenever he gets it.
That's enough. That's enough.
Thank
Talk
you.
to me. Ms. Flanagan. Talk to me.
Sir,
Okay, so you have 60 of you that live in this building, give or take.
yes, Your Honor.
And I have some people saying that Ms. Adams is the problem. I have some people saying that Ms. Flanagan's the problem. I'm hearing that some people are gonna seek orders against Ms. Flanagan. I don't know if there are other people seeking orders against Ms. Adams,
No.
but,
Yes.
oh, hold on.
No.
Okay.
Let the
I
judge,
know.
speak, Julia.
I'm glad I don't live here. That's all I'm gonna say right now. You guys would be mean to me. Protection orders aren't gonna change anything down there. That's really why I asked Ms. Flanagan the question. The fact that there is a temporary protection order hasn't changed a thing. I don't think the police have any desire to come into the building and lock up all 60 of you because you can't be nice to each other.
Now, they said they come-
I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, they
If
said
I
they,
issue the order, that's
Okay.
really what you're asking me to do.
that's correct. They said they would if you do the audio on
Yeah,
it. That's what
okay.
they said.
Well, they're not gonna lock up all 60 of you.
No, we're
because
just
you're-
talking about
Okay,
Julia.
Miss Flanagan,
Okay.
you're all, no.
I know, but she
I
lied
can
through her teeth.
control it.
She
Nobody
lied
needs
through her
to-
teeth and they falsified the statement.
Okay, all right,
And
Miss
that's a
Flanagan.
fact.
Okay, but you all are saying the same thing about the other one,
Mhm.
so I'm pretty confident that this is just a paper exercise if I were to issue it. I'm going to not issue it. Frankly, this is gonna
Big
fall on the
D.
management. They're the ones who work there, live there.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have to keep an eye out and make their own determination. I'm not in a position because you each are presenting other people saying, no, it's her fault, it's her fault.
Mhm.
And police don't want me to issue an order because they don't want to have to start coming arresting all the people in the building. And there's not enough room in the Olympia City Jail for all 60 of you, and the accommodations are not nearly as comfortable as the ones you have in your building. So I would just ask that you have some degree of respect for the others and just give each other a little grace and as much room as you can so that you aren't bumping into each other and you can find a little peace in your lives. All right, I have signed the denial order. Ms. Adams and Ms. Flanagan can remain where you are. We'll give you a copy of that order. And were I to hear other cases about this, unless there's something very different, the cases would all end up pretty much like this one is. So I'm just letting you know.
All right, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you for speaking and teaching us. Thank you very much. I appreciate, I listened. I
Sorry,
heard you.
I don't think you did, ma'am.
Are you interested in the paperwork?
No, I don't need it.
No, I didn't see
Okay, so Ms. Flanagan, Ms. Adams, just wait, and we'll give you each a copy of what I
Thanks,
just.
sir.
Oh, we won't leave yet. I will wait till the very end. Total waste of resources, Juniper. Your taxpayer dollars at work. Not mine, because I am Canadian. My taxpayer dollars are at other work.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Get the fuck out.
And Ms. Adams, here you go.
Thank you.
Welcome. And Ms.
Is it possible I can talk to you after she leaves?
No, we can't do that.
Is it possible
Yep.
to talk to you after she
Your Honor,
leaves?
she's trying to manipulate as she
Okay.
does everyone.
All right.
She's miserable
Here.
and she is.
Okay, that's enough. I told her she couldn't say anything to me, and I'll tell you the
That's
same.
good, 'cause she's trying to manipulate.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm not gonna tolerate her doing it. In Lewis County, Your Honor, they would have granted it, and they do arrest you, and she does have to pay. It's serious. We don't have a clue. We're gonna come back here. We're worried she has a firearm, so I wanna talk to management. Thank you.
Yep.
I can't see you. I thank you. You're one of the rare judges left. Thank you, Doc.
Just laughing what misery these people live.
No. Let's let that linger for a moment.
Shall we let that linger for a moment? Hold on, it's gonna go
Well,
right
it's
to
another day.
Vegas Matt because I love me some fucking gambling. God, we know that. What? Let's just listen to what she said here.
Take to me, and I'll tell you the same.
She's
Um,
trying to
yeah.
manipulate.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm not gonna tolerate her doing it. In Lewis County, Your Honor, they would have granted it, and they do arrest you, and she does have to pay. It's serious. We don't have a clue. We're gonna come back here. We're worried she has a firearm, so I wanna talk to management. Thank you.
Yep.
I can't see you. I thank you. You're one of the rare judges left. Thank you, Doc.
No. Let's let that linger for a moment.
Wow, let's let that linger for a moment. What a crazy thing. Sorry, I was trying to set it up so I could redirect you guys to somebody, but is there nothing? Hold on, let me see who's coming up. Not you, Ryan Hall, y'all. We still have beef, Ryan Hall, y'all. Still have beef. Alright, I will send you over to Iowa's backyard today, because actually it's such a relaxing cam and I want you all to enjoy it. I will be on tomorrow. We will have more TPO hearings tomorrow. It's gonna be even spicier tomorrow. There'll be 2 sets of hearings tomorrow, and then yeah, we have a great week ahead of us. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Do me a favor, remember that I love you and I'm proud of you, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye. I said bye.